Con kính chào cha, chào Vali và chào tất cả các em bé. Hôm nay con xin được tiếp tục livestream và review về phân ecosystem. Và hôm nay con sẽ được thuyết trình và thực hành và thực tập thuyết trình bằng tiếng Anh. Con xin nguyện được làm kính nhận cho cha. Con xin cha nói qua con. Con xin cha thuyết trình qua con. Con xin cha ngự trị trong cơ thể của con. Con xin cha ngự trị trong bộ não của con. Con vô cùng hạnh phúc và đội ơn cha. Con là ánh sáng yêu thương thuần khiết của cha vũ trụ. Con là ý chí của cha vũ trụ. Con là trí tuệ của cha vũ trụ. Con là hạnh phúc. Con là tình yêu. Con là tiền của cha. Con xin sám hối. Con xin biết ơn trong ánh sáng yêu thương thuần khiết của cha vũ trụ. Dạ, con có việc con nói là cả nhà có nghe con nói rõ không ạ? Dạ, nếu như cả nhà có nghe rõ thì con xin mời cả nhà comment giúp con ạ. Dạ, con vô cùng hạnh phúc và đội ơn cha, đội ơn tất cả các em bé ạ. Xin của cha ơi, hôm nay có được cha đưa ý tới mạnh dạn livestream mà rồi thực hành livestream bằng tiếng Anh. Dạ. Để mà trong những năng lượng của cha mình có thực hành, có mạnh dạn thực hành tiếng Anh thì cái đó mình mới học được. Thì đây cũng là một cái lời nguyện ước của bé Vũ gửi đến cha. Học tiếng Anh qua bao nhiêu năm trời rồi, nhưng mà cũng không có tiến bộ nhiều. Thì hôm nay cha đã cho một cái game để mà thuyết trình, chia sẻ về dự án phân ecosystem với các nhà đầu tư xịn sò lớn trên thế giới. Và cũng có cơ hội để mà luyện tập kỹ năng thuyết trình, luyện tập những cái kỹ năng về slide, làm slide, rồi nói trước đám đông, rồi làm kênh dẫn cho cha, tất cả mọi thứ cũng là làm kênh dẫn cho cha mà thôi. Con vô cùng hạnh phúc và đội ơn cha. Dạ, trước khi con bắt đầu buổi thuyết trình thì con xin mời cả nhà nghe một bài nhạc để mình cùng thư giãn nha.
Oh, can you feel it? A new world is rising, a new civilization is born. Love Hub, human warmth economy. For centuries we searched for wealth, building towers, chasing ourselves, running faster every year, yet somehow happiness disappeared. Then a spark began to glow from human hearts, from soul to soul. A simple smile, a helping hand, and suddenly we understand. The greatest treasure isn't stored in banks, it's living inside every human heart. When kindness flows, abundance grows, and that's where miracles start. Human warmth economy, where love becomes prosperity. Human warmth economy, building wealth through humanity's high human warmth flywheel, spinning free, giving, sharing endlessly. Find infinite feelings,
infinite assets,
a brighter future for all of us. Human warmth economy. One warm meal can change a day. One kind word can light a way. One open home, one caring soul can help a broken heart feel whole. The warmth keeps moving, person to person, circle to circle, generation to generation. Growing bigger,
growing stronger,
like a river,
flowing forever,
flowing forever. Every smile creates a spark. Hey! Every spark creates new light. Every act of love expands, turning darkness into bright. Human warmth economy, where love becomes prosperity. Human warmth economy, building wealth through humanity. Side human warmth flywheel, spinning free,
giving, sharing endlessly.
Add infinite feelings,
infinite assets,
a brighter future for all of us. Your love is the greatest currency. Your love is the strongest energy. Your love is the universal key, unlocking infinite possibility. No borders, no limits, no scarcity. Only expansion, only connection, only abundance, only abundance. Round and round the flywheel goes, more kindness, more trust, more friendships, more opportunities, more abundance, more joy, more life, more love, more love. A human warm flywheel, round and around and higher we go. Human warm flywheel, planting seeds and watching them grow. Human warm flywheel,
infinite feelings overflow,
infinite assets everywhere we go. The future has arrived today.
human warmth economy,
A brighter and more loving way. Thoughts of love uprising all around, connecting hearts from town to town. A new civilization starts, built with kindness,
built with hearts,
built with human warmth.
human warmth economy,
Infinite feelings, infinite assets,
pure love is the greatest currency.
and a new civilization has begun.
Love Hub.
Yeah. Con vô cùng hạnh phúc đối ơn cha, đối ơn bé sự cam ly. Hôm nay đã cho con được thực hành livestream bằng tiếng Anh. Và đội ơn cha đã cho con một bài hát thật là hay, và cha đã cho con làm qua con để con được sáng tác một bài hát vô cùng xịn sò, một bài hát nói về hơi ấm tình người. Cả nhà có thấy bài hát vừa rồi có hay không ạ? Sau đây bé Vũ xin được chia sẻ màn hình và bắt đầu buổi thuyết trình bằng tiếng Anh nha cả nhà. Dạ. Dạ. Cả nhà có thấy rõ slide con đã chia sẻ không ạ? Dạ, con được xin phép cha và bé Dược Cam Ly và các quý nhà đầu tư cùng tất cả các em bé, con sẽ được bắt đầu buổi thuyết trình bằng tiếng Anh của con. Con vô cùng hạnh phúc đối với cha, đối với bé Dược Cam Ly, đối với tất cả quý nhà đầu tư và tất cả mọi người đang xem trên buổi livestream. Yeah. Hello everyone. Before we begin, I would like to ask everyone a very simple question. If we could choose our future, what kind of world would we truly want to live in? Perhaps each of us would have a different answer. But I believe that deep down, we all want something very similar. We want to be happier, healthier, more peaceful, more free, and more prosperous. We want a world where technology does not simply help us work faster, but give us more time to live, more time to love, to create, to connect, to care for our family, and for the people around us. We want a world where prosperity does not belong only to a few. Where humanity does not have to choose between progress and nature, but can grow in harmony with nature. And even deeper, a world where we do not lose our connections with the source of light. This is the vision we call the finite line civilization. But for us, finite does not simply mean a world with more. It means of light. Thus, a more loving, more meaningful, and more harmonious. A future where technology involves, but the human heart involved too. A future where only what can be built, but also what kind of human being do we want to become? And we about this, one important question naturally arises. How do we turn this vision into reality? This is the journey. I Hmm. How do we turn this vision into reality? How do we turn this vision into reality? I'd like to share with you today. The answer is simple. We build it together. Because no meaningful future can be created by one. The world is not something better. We simply wait until we create together. It is why food ecosystem is more than technology. It is an for people, the builder, businesses, and partner to come together and create something meaningful. To build a future centered around love, life, prosperity, and legacy. A future where we do not simply ask, what can I get? But also, what can I give? I created. And what can I leave behind for the generation to come? Because before we can build a new world around us, something first has to change within us. Our way to our way of thinking, our way of seeing one another, our way of understanding value. And that brings us to something very important. Our mindsets. Hmm. For us, The principle is simple. Serve, create tomorrow. Serve people today. Create value today. Wow. Plant the seeds today for the better tomorrow. Because when our mindset changes, the system we build can change too. The future does not begin within a new system. It begins with a new way of thinking. Wow. Câu thứ hai, học hành, vui chơi, sáng tạo vô bờ. Câu thứ ba, cái đái cho tự tâm tình yêu thương. Chơi, đôi nhà, ăn yêu. Chào anh Sù, Diệu Ngọc nha. Hôm nay cha cho bé Bú thực hành livestream bằng tiếng Anh. Đội ơn cha. Và biết ơn bé anh Sù Minh Trí, bé anh Sù Diệu Ngọc đã thiết kế một slide bằng tiếng Anh rất là xịn sò. Bé Bú xin được phép xin phép bé anh Sù Minh Trí, bé anh Sù Diệu Ngọc cho phép bé Bú sử dụng slide tiếng Anh này để thuyết trình nha. Vụ vô cùng hạnh phúc, đội ơn cha, đội ơn bé anh Sùa Kham Ly, đội ơn bé Minh Trí, bé anh Sùa Diệu Ngọc và tất cả các em bé nha. Chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục nha. The system we build can change too. The future does not begin with a new system. It begins with a new way of thinking. The world needs a new operating system. Today, technology is moving faster than ever. We have AI, blockchain, automations, and so many extraordinary digital tools. But there is something very important we need to remember. Technology can give us power, but technology cannot decide what kind of future we should build with that power. Because technology gives us power, human value gives us directions. So our journey is not only about building better technology, it is also about changing the way we live and create together. From fear to hope, from divisions to connections, from competition to cooperations, and from an economy focused mainly on profit toward prosperity that put people at the center. Hmm. Because if you have powerful technology but no clear directions, technology may make the world more powerful, but it does not necessarily make the world better. And that is why we need more than individual applications. We need tools that can connect with each other. We need people who can connect with each other. And we need value that can connect it together. We need an ecosystem. Yeah. We need an ecosystem. We need an ecosystem. Hmm. An ecosystem where technology serves humanity, people serve their community, and prosperity is created together. That is why fun ecosystems were created. Yeah, yeah. If you want to build a new ecosystem, everything needs to be connected. And at the center of this ecosystem is Fun ID. Hmm. Simply put, one identity connecting one persons across many different spaces within Fun ecosystem. With Fun ID, people can access many different experiences. Fun profile, Fun wallet, Angel AI, Lớp học.Fun, Camly Coin, Fun money, Fun cosmos, Fun academy, Fun charity, Fun trading, Fun farm, Fun legal, Freenet, Fun play, and many other platforms. Each platform has different purpose and each one offers a different experience. But they all share one common purpose: to help people connect, to help people learn, to help people create it, to help people contribute, and to grow together. Hmm. Think of it like a city. There are schools where we learn. There are workplaces where we create. There are communities where we connect. And there are spaces where we can play, explore, and grow. Each play has a different purpose, but we are still one person with one identity within one ecosystem. Hmm. That is the spirit of fun. One identity, one ecosystem, endless possibilities. But there is something even more important than technology, because technology can take us very far, but we need a compass to know where we are going. And that compass is the value we choose to share. Technology is a tool, value are the directions. And when technology is guided by good value, we are not just building a stronger ecosystem, we are building a better future together. Slide 6. The 10 universal law. Behind an ecosystem, there is more than just technology. What matters even more is what principle do we choose to build it on? For an ecosystem is guided by values such as consciousness, love, co-creations, freedom, harmony, stewardship, and abundance. But today, we don't need to remember every word. We only need to remember the directions from fear to love, from scarcity to abundance, from competition to co-creations. Because the way we build today will shape the world we live in tomorrow. If we build from fear today, we may create more divisions tomorrow. But if we build with love, truth, and the spirit of co-creations, then tomorrow we can create a world with more connections, more opportunity, and more abundance. And this brings us to fascinating question. Yeah. Can human value become part of an economy? Yeah. Can love create value? Can contributions be recognized? Can gratitude, kindness, and service become value that can be measured, recognized, and shared? That is the question we are beginning to explore. Slide 7. Pure protocol. And that question leads up to Pure Protocol PLP. At its heart, the idea behind PLP is very simple. Every human contribution has value. When someone shares knowledge, help another person, created something useful, or simply give their time to serve a community, that contributions matters. In the traditional economy, we often recognize the value of money and assets, but some of the more meaningful forms of value are not always easy to see. Someone spends time teaching another person. Someone help a person who is struggling. Someone creates something useful for community. These actions may not create money immediately, but they create value for life. And PLP asked a simple question: can we find a better way to recognize that value? Within this vision, AI can help recognize and recall meaningful contributions. Blockchain can help record those contributions transparently and verify ability. And light score is envisioned as a way to represent positive contributions within the ecosystem. The goal is not to turn kindness into a competition. It is to make good contributions visible, recognized, and able to spread. So perhaps in the future, when we ask someone, how much do you have? That will no longer be the only question. We may also ask, how much good have you created? That is another way of looking at value. Not only what do you have, but also what good have you created? Traditionally, we measure value through money, asset, and productivity. These things all matter. But is value of a human being really only about this thing? What about kindness? What about creativity? What about the spirit of service? What about the positive impact that one person can create for others and for the community? Do these things have value? Yeah, we believe they do, because human value is so much greater than what can be measured in money. A person can create value through the knowledge they share, through the time they give, through an idea they create, through a helping hand, or simply through a small act of kindness at the moment someone needs it utmost. Yeah, that is why our philosophy is simple. Love is the center. Yeah, technology is a tool. Human are the core. Technology can help us do more, but love help us understand what is truly worth doing. And human beings are the one who give meaning to it all. Yeah, but it could truly believe in this, that it cannot remain just philosophy on a slide. It has to be experienced. in real life. Yeah. But if you truly believe in this, that it cannot remain just a philosophy on a slide, it has to be experienced in real life. People need a place to come together, a place to connect, to learn, to rest, to heal, to share, and to give and receive love. And that is where love hub enter our story. Yeah. And this is where our visions become very human. It is love hub. Yeah. Because sometimes transformations lessons begin with something big. It can begin with something incredibly simple, a place to stay, a one meal, and someone who truly cares. When a person feels welcome, loved, and safe, they, they begin to find a strength to move forward. Love Hub is a place where people can come together, learn, meditate, create, take care of themselves, and contribute to the community. Yeah. But for me, love Hub means something even deeper. There is one lesson here that has touched me deeply. Sometimes when someone believes in you, we begin to believe in yourself. Some people do not lack ability. They simply lack a place where they can be heard, a community that supports them, someone who says, you can do it. Yeah. And when they begin to believe in themselves, they begin to learn, they begin to create, they begin to contribute, and eventually they begin to grow. That is the journey Love Hub want to nature. Connect, learn, create, contribute, and grow. Technology can connect an ecosystem, but people give that ecosystem a hurt. And now, imagine if you could bring that same spirit, love, connections, learning, and co-creations into a digital world. What could happen? Yeah, that is where our story enters a new chapter. Yeah, Fun Cosmos. And that world is the vision behind Fun Cosmos, a digital space where people can explore, create, connect, play, and grow. But we believe gaming doesn't have to be only about winning or losing. A game can also become a journey to discover ourselves, to learn, to create, to connect with others, and to grow together. Hmm. At the heart of one cosmos is a simple combination: AI and blockchain and love. Hmm. Hello bạn Dầu Tú Trang. Hôm nay cha cho bạn Vũ được thực hành thuyết trình bằng tiếng Anh. Đối với cha. Yeah. At the heart of one cosmos is a simple combination: AI and blockchain and love. AI brings intelligence. Blockchain brings transparency and the ability to connect value. And love give direction and meaning to it all. And the journey we want to create is also very simple. Live, love, create, involve, prosperity. Yeah, because we don't want technology to simply help people play more. We want technology to help people live better. And if we truly want prosperity to reach more people, then perhaps we also need to ask an important question. What's the true prosperity really mean? Yeah. Thank you, Enzo Tutan. Yeah. In a scarcity-based economy, we often hear one message: there's not enough for everyone. And when we believe there is not enough, we start competing for what already exists. Yeah, everyone wants a bigger piece. But what if you look at it differently? Instead of simply sharing the same pie, why not make the pie bigger together? Yeah. Mm. Because creativity gives us another possibility. We can create more value together. Knowledge doesn't disappear when we share it. Shared knowledge can create even more knowledge. Yeah, an idea can become greater. An idea can become greater when more people contribute to it. Yeah, a community becomes stronger when people support one another. Yeah, and when people create together, the pie can grow. That is spirit behind the infinity sum economy. It is not. If you win, I have to lose. It is. When you grow, I can grow too. Yeah. When you create value, I gain new opportunity too. And together, we made the pie bigger. The idea can be expressed very simply. Love create value. Value created prosperity. Prosperity created opportunity. And when opportunity is found, more people can learn, more people can create it, more people can contribute, and more people can grow together. And underneath these entire visions, there's something even deeper. Hmm. Something that is not only about economy, not only about technology, but about the heart and spiritual life of humanity. Yeah, please allow me to introduce the persons who has brought this vision into actions. Miss Kamli Young, founder of an ecosystem. Yeah, but Kamli's story is not simply about her experience or what she has achieved. What touched me more deeply is her philosophy of life: love, give, serve, and trust. Hmm. Because when someone truly believes in something good, they don't simply talk about the future, they begin to build it. Her vision reminds us of something very important. A great ecosystem cannot be built with technology alone. It is built by people who are willing to serve, willing to contribute, willing to share, and willing to walk the journey together. Because no founder can build a civilization alone. A great vision needs people who are willing to stand beside it. Yeah, people who believe together, act together, build together, and work together to turn a vision into reality. Yes, these are the builder. Yeah, behind an ecosystem are not just technology, they are real people. People building AI and blockchain, people developing products, people working in education, people building community, people supporting love hub, and people connecting and collaborating across the world. They come from different backgrounds, they have different talent, and they play different roles, and then play different roles. Some build technology, some share knowledge, some create product, some care for community, yeah, and some simply contribute their time, their energy, and their love, yeah. But they all share one direction, one vision. That is why we say one vision, many builder, one ecosystem. Yeah. Because every great vision begins as an idea. But an idea becomes real only when people take actions. Yeah. People turn idea into reality. Yeah. No one has to do everything. Each person can simply contribute what they can. One idea, one action, one step at a time. And when many people move in the same directions, something much bigger can begin to emerge. Yeah, that is the journey of the builder. We may not know exactly where every step will lead, but together we keep moving forward, one step at a time, one vision, many builder, one ecosystem. Yeah, we are not trying. We are not trying to build everything in one day. Revisions are built step by step. First, we strengthen the foundations. We build the technology. We improve the product. We build the community. And we create experiences that bring real value to people. Then we gradually expand our technology and digital experiences through areas such as Android AI and Fun Cosmos. And over time, our vision is to connect more and more. Our vision is to connect more and more people and community around the world. We don't need to remember many dates or many milestones. Just remember three simple words: build, expand, connect. Hmm. Build. Build a strong foundations. Expand. Expand the technology, product, and new experiences. Connect. Connect people, community, and positive value around the world. Step by step, year by year, together. Because we don't need everything to be perfect from day one. We simply need to know that we are moving in the right directions and keep moving forward. And now we arrive at the most important question of this entire presentation. Whether you and I fit into this story. Yeah. After everything we have said today, I would like to leave you with one simple belief. We believe in you and we believe in us. Because a better future will never be created by one person. It is built, heart by heart, hand by hand, generation by generations. Some of us may build technology, some may teach, some may create, some may build community, some may serve, and some may simply bring a little more kindness into another person's life. Yeah, everywhere contributions matter, and perhaps our greatest legacy is not having our name remembered forever. Perhaps our greatest legacy is simply leaving something good behind. a person we help, a community we strengthen, an idea we created, a life we touched, a world made a little brighter. Because we are here, so today we are not asking you only to believe in our visions. We are inviting you to imagine your place within it. What will you build? What will you create? What will you contribute? And what will you leave behind for the generation to become? We have love as our foundations, wisdom as our light, technology as our tool, humanity at the heart. Yeah, and perhaps the finite civilization is not something we have to wait for until 2050. Yeah, perhaps it begins right here, right now, with you, with me, with all of us. And if we work together, together we build, together we grow, together we shine. Thank you. Yeah, con vô cùng hạnh phúc đối với cha, đối với bạn sự Camry và đối với tất cả các em bé. Và tất cả mọi người đã theo dõi buổi livestream hôm nay. Hôm nay bé Vũ vô cùng hạnh phúc và biết ơn cha, biết ơn bạn sự Camry và tất cả mọi người đã cộng hưởng năng lượng và tham gia buổi livestream. Và cũng như là bạn Dù Quang Vũ cũng vô cùng hạnh phúc và biết ơn cha và bà Ly đã cho bà Vũ được tham gia game, được thực hành thuyết trình về dự án phân phối system, một dự án rất là xịn sò của cha, được thuyết trình bằng cả tiếng Việt và tiếng Anh. Bà Vũ cũng thấy rằng khi mà được thực hành thực tập thuyết trình thì cũng thấy được những cái điểm thiếu sót mình rất là nhiều, và cũng từ đó cũng được nâng cấp những kỹ năng như là về thuyết trình, về làm slide, rồi về việc livestream, và những thông tin kiến thức về phân phối system, và những platform xịn sò của cha, cũng như là những thông tin về những nhà đầu tư trên thế giới, và rất nhiều kiến thức và trí tuệ mà cha đã ban cho bé Vũ cũng như tất cả các em bé được học. Bé Vũ xin được kết thúc buổi livestream, và trước khi kết thúc buổi livestream, bé Vũ xin mời cả nhà cùng đọc thần chú với bé Vũ nha. Con là ánh sáng yêu thương thuần khiết của cha vũ trụ, con là ý chí của cha vũ trụ, con là trí tuệ của cha vũ trụ, con là hạnh phúc, con là tình yêu, con là tiền của cha, con xin sám hối. Con xin biết ơn trong ánh sáng yêu thương thuần khiết của cha vũ trụ. Chào cha, chào Paddy và chào tất cả các em bé nha. Hẹn gặp lại cả nhà vào buổi livestream vào ngày mai nha. Bye bye, see you again. I love you everyone.